If there's one pet peeve I have with GTA Online that is the majority of my frustration with the game, it has to be the matchmaking. Have you ever tried searching for a community series job or any job at all, only to find yourself flicking through numbers of lobbies that end up having 1 or 2 players, all hosting done by a low rank that have got little or no clue what to do with these settings or the fact that they're even able to change them to begin with. The game never tells you that you can and just simply assumes that you know how and will even bother to begin with. The tutorial never teaches you about it, it just kind of lets you know how you can play the game and have fun. Which would be fine if the game didn't entirely rely on the fact that you have the option to choose each mode individually and with each of these modes also choose each map individually, resulting into people being able to pick what map they want to play, which in theory is great because this will allow players to pick a map that they want to play and also choose the settings they want to use, giving everyone that freedom of choice what GTA is known for. Hey you! Are you liking Grand Theft Auto 5 but are a bit bored of GTA Online? Well, I got the perfect thing for you! Grand RP. In Grand RP you get to do all kinds of wonderful things, such as this. And also this. Signing up is easy. All you have to do is just fill in your character's name, your email, and your password. And there you go! You're registered and can now start playing Grand RP. It's just that easy. So join myself and thousands of others in the wonderful world of Grand RP by using my link in the description down below. Thank you Grand RP for sponsoring this video. But from a matchmaking point of view, this is an absolute nightmare. It results into numbers of lobbies that only have a few players in there or none at all. You end up being the host, and because your lobby won't be seen as active until you play the match, you won't get any players either, resulting into you having to play a match with 1 or 2 players so you hopefully get the next match to have enough players to not drive a race by yourself or just shoot at a wall in a deathmatch to make things seem somewhat remotely interesting. The approach Rockstar went with, in theory, is great. GTA, and especially its multiplayer, should have all the freedom to do as you please, but with the matchmaking, it's simply not working, or it hasn't worked for a long time. You can never choose what you want to play. If you want to play a specific adversary mode, you can do that, but you can't pick which one you want to play unless you pick a specific map. But picking a specific map will result into those 1 or 2 player lobbies or not finding anything at all. And Rockstar wondering if you would like to play any job at all so you'll finally stop complaining, and then putting you into another prison break heist. The reality of GTA Online's matchmaking is a very frustrating one that sadly seems to be only kind of fixed by using Quick Jump on your phone instead. But the issue I personally have with Quick Jump on your phone is that you cannot see what lobby you are joining. Like, what settings are in this stunt race? Am I playing a non-contact race, or am I about to experience Oppenheimer Part 2? What ranks are the people I'm playing against? Do they have microphones with their family shouting at them how much of a disappointment they are? Some of these questions are obviously more important than others because, let's be honest, who really cares what the ranks are of the players? Jokes aside, there isn't a clear-cut way for GTA Online's matchmaking. There's the adversary mode of the week or the featured mode of the week that helps, but it only solves a tiny portion. It will not really allow people to play that specific mode. Something like Sumo Remix is one of the more popular game modes in the game, but good luck trying to find them because, well, you're gonna have to find for literally any adversary modes and you'll be lobby surfing until your heart's content. Really frustrating. I don't think anyone will really also jump into the air if they see tiny racers being the featured mode. There's just still a lot to be done with GTA Online's matchmaking. My personal solution in GTA Online would be to simplify the job list for the game modes. Do away with the option to pick specific maps and instead remove some of the lesser used jobs and streamline the experience so that the game will prioritize filling up lobbies rather than having hundreds of lobbies with about 3 players in them. Because I cannot possibly think of anyone who wants to play a mode by just having 3 players in them. If they do that, I'm sure they'll just invite 2 friends, or they just want to play by themselves. In an ideal world, Red Dead Online's matchmaking would be the way that GTA Online's matchmaking is, but probably an entire overhaul would be necessary that I don't really see being feasible, especially with how small the team most likely is for the game right now. Hopefully though, for that next GTA Online game by Rockstar, we'll have something similar to Red Dead Online, but hopefully Rockstar will focus on having enough maps and enough content in that matchmaking system that doesn't really entirely rely on having how many different races and how many different race maps, because that's really where I felt that Red Dead Online was really falling flat. It had the matchmaking system in play and it definitely was a lot better than GTA Online, but there weren't enough maps to really justify it being as good, I suppose. And also, please Rockstar, for the love that all is holy, reduce the lobby times. It is way too long and I don't think that anyone wants to sit there for a minute waiting for a match to start. That's the strength of a game like Call of Duty. You can hop on for a few games for like 30 minutes and then just simply hop off. In GTA Online, you spend 30 minutes trying to find a lobby with more than 4 players and they all end up leaving before the match ends because they suck at the game and get really upset that you have once again beat them. We all know this happens. Have you ever tried to find a lobby with 16 players and then thinking, alright, I'm about to make a bunch of money when I win this race, only to see 6 of them leave before the first lap ends? It's really frustrating, and it's one of the things that also should be added to the matchmaking by just allowing people to be replaced. I don't think that would make much sense in a race. Maybe there's a way to solve it, but I think that's an entirely different topic. Maybe even death matches, there could obviously have people join in progress. I'm not sure if there's a thing in Red Dead Online. I believe it is, but don't quote me on that. Regardless, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and if you like what you see on the channel, become a member like GTA Plus, Notorious Jam, and Left Lane Looney. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.